What's up, everybody? It's your local hero here with my co-host.
B1, aka the Alton, bringing problems to me.
And as promised, we got the second half, the co-founder of Fat Boy Cigars, and she started her own club, Sassy Ass. And you know what? I was thinking about joining because these calves right here, and if I'm wearing some short shorts with these calves, I got the best damn calves in the business.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
There we go. How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for having me on here.
Oh, no problem. It's our first podcast, everybody. So we're gonna get her through this, and then she's gonna be on like 30 more. You know, she's gonna be a podcast veteran.
Oh man,
It's just lounge talk. Now, before we get into it, let me give you guys a cautionary tale. If it's really hot, do not leave your lighter in the car because mine exploded, and I'm about a week ago, and I'm still finding pieces of it around here. So I started taking my lighter out.
That's a good idea.
yeah, very good idea.
I came in and I was trying to light my cigar, and I was like, "Where the hell is my lighter?" And I looked, and it was just the top half of it. And I was like, "Oh, son of a bitch!" It was everywhere. It was tragic.
See, I don't have that problem.
Years.
I'm smart enough to take it out.
It was with me for years. You don't shut up. It was with me for years. We should have a funeral for that. We'll have an episode for the funeral of my lighter, everybody. But now here we go. Let's get into the most important part, I guess.
We could take a moment of silence if you want.
Yeah, everybody, take your hat off, Rick.
All right. Poor lighter. So sad.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Too young. Too young. Too young for that. But let's get into it. Now, how did you get started smoking? We know how your husband got started. How did you get started?
From him, basically. He's got really into it, and I enjoyed like I said before, I enjoyed the atmosphere. I like being around him, and sometimes you just get bored sitting there. So I decided to try them.
Okay.
Hey, makes sense.
That's how he got involved.
Yeah.
I dragged him into it. I dragged most of our buddies into it, actually, to be honest with you. So yeah, so what do you like?
It happens.
It happens. It does happen. So what do you enjoy most about how can I phrase it? When you go into a lounge? What do you enjoy about being in a lounge? Or just smoking in general?
I like the relaxation of it. I like you just know, like when you light one, you're gonna sit there for hour, sometimes longer, shorter, and just that's all you're gonna do is sit and smoke and think about things or talk to friends or enjoy some drinks or whatever.
And see, that's what I always tell them. Like, the best thing about smoking for me is that's my time to relax.
Right.
That's my time to just kind of forget everything else. Like any other problems I'm having at that moment, just forget them for that little hour and a half that I'm smoking. Like nothing else matters. And then once you take that last drag, it's like, oh God, back to reality.
Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes.
That's why I drink and smoke.
So now, you are the co-founder of Fat Boy Cigar Club. What prompted you to start Sassy Ass?
So I knew you were gonna ask that question. I've been thinking about that a lot today. I think as much as women like to join the clubs with the fat boys, I think it would be nice just to have our own thing going on in our own club that maybe we can just a girls only type thing and enjoy it, because there's not too many of them out there. There really isn't. So
okay. Right. I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And I think sometimes with something like Sassy Ass, the other thing that might appeal to some women, they don't like doing things with males. I mean, it's not that they don't like doing it, but they feel more comfortable in a setting that's all females.
Right.
So like even shut up. We know you do. No, so like I talk to a lot of my female friends like about working out. And one of the biggest things about going to the gym for them is the men.
Right.
It's like, oh well, if it was all women, I'd be fine, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some women just have that mentality, you know, that's just how they are. They're more comfortable around just women.
Yeah. No, that's definitely the case. And I've felt that way sometimes myself too. Even sometimes going into like a lounge, or if I was going to pick up some cigars and it's full of men and I'm the only one walking in and they all turn and stare at you, and
Yeah.
you know, so sometimes we need that, I guess, sisterly, bond.
Right. I was like, and men, you know, hey, we could be weird sometimes.
Yeah. I
We
mean,
could
have
be
a
weird.
lot of we do have a lot of women that we've asked if they'd like to join, and some of them prefer to stay just in the Fat Boys and not in the other one, and some of them want to join both. And it is what it is. You can join both. You don't have to.
Right.
For fun.
So now is everything for Sassy Ass gonna be completely separate from Fat Boy? So like Fat Boy Cigar, like we have our Discord. Are you gonna have a separate Discord for just Sassy Ass?
Yeah. So I did start one already. We actually have, I think, 5 or 6 girls that are ready to go, that we need to get their pictures and get them, patched and online and stuff. But I did start a separate one. So
How did you come up with the name Sassy Ass?
if you want to know, honestly, it was all his idea. The name was
I saw
his.
that.
He
I
was,
bet you. I was like, I bet he did.
yeah. I mean, maybe it pertains to me. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, just we were looking at some different names, and there actually was some names that we wanted that were already like taken as far as shops or whatever. So
Oh, okay. Not bad, not bad. I
You know
mean,
my question.
it's gonna be a
Are
good
you guys
experience.
planning? Are you guys planning like any like events or anything? You guys gonna have any meet and greets, or how you guys gonna go about
yeah,
the club
we,
thing?
we'd like to do that. I when we first started the Fat Boys Club, we actually did like a Zoom, and we had not a lot. We wish we had more, but we had quite a few people, and we all got on and talked just like this, and it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like to maybe try to do something like that for the girls.
Okay.
That could be fun. That could be cool. I mean,
Man,
Fat Boys is worldwide. You've got members all over. So to do it a little harder. Now, is Sassy Ass gonna be the same way, where you'll basically just have women from all over the world?
you going in and out. Hold on for a second. Don't mind me. I'm eating y'all. I haven't ate all day. Mind your business.
Yeah. Hey, like I said, I still need to go to the store. I'm feeling a little better, so
It
I'll
might be.
hit up
It
that
might.
ginger ale. It could have been the heat.
It could have been. It
Like, I
could.
mean,
It is not when it's been a heat like that.
and see,
So,
for me, there's kind of no escape from it because it's hot and humid outside,
mhm.
and then the job that I do at work, I'm around ovens all day, so it's like extremely hot in there. And then you go outside for break, and you like, okay, I'm gonna go get a little cool air. Nope, just more heat. That's all you got. So it's just all the heat, and it's partially my own fault, not drinking enough water, not staying hydrated. So I'm thinking maybe that's what it was. Because now that it's gotten a little less humid outside and it's a little cooler,
Mhm.
it's not as bad as it was earlier.
That's why I keep bourbon. You got to stay hydrated.
There you go. I lost you. Sorry. It's raining
Yeah,
a little bit here.
that's
So,
okay. It's like he was asking. He said, Bad Boys is worldwide. Do you guys plan on world domination too?
Of course. Now
All
we
right,
got to
so
pick a race and see who has more members.
now it's gonna be like Highlander. So we all got to meet up together, and we got to take out every other cigar club until there's only one.
There can only be one.
That's it.
Only one.
I like it.
If you have multiple clubs, you just gotta sit back and watch.
I was gonna say that quote from Pinky and the Brain it fits so well. What are we gonna do today, Pinky? Same thing we do every day. Trying to take over the world.
Now, I got a good question for you. Now, are you guys gonna create a website too where you sell cigars or cigars like geared toward like I don't say there's no real cigar geared toward women, but like say women cigar makers and women accessory makers, or are you gonna just stay with Fat Boys? Or how you gonna do that?
So I think with the Fat Boys, we're doing a pretty good job right now. Is getting our name out there. So I'd like to kind of keep it under Fat Boys, so we it can all say associated together. But I would actually like to. I was thinking about making like on our website, making like a page dedicated to that. So and maybe put on there like some of my favorites and get some ideas from other women and put them on there.
Okay.
That'd be cool. That'd be dope.
Yeah.
I like that. Obviously, we wouldn't be able to, get into that because we're not women.
Yo, first of all, everybody loves me from both sexes. So speak for yourself. Wait a minute. Hold on. All right, so we're gonna skip past that part. It's gonna be edited out. Let's get into them. So here's the question I gotta ask. As a woman, it always feels weird asking that question but as a woman, do you ever feel like guys in the cigar world don't take you serious, or you go into like you already say it's weird when you go into a shop, but you ever feel like they just gonna like you walk into a shop a lot of times, and I've saw this. Oh, the flavor cigars are over there.
Yeah, it's happened.
Like,
or you want the cigarillos or whatever, So yeah.
Or like something that I can see happening and I've seen happen. Not even just in the cigar world, but like kind of they feel as if you're a woman, they just kind of dismiss you right away. And, she doesn't know what she's talking about. She doesn't know what she wants.
Right.
I have to help her.
And let me just say this.
You on your own.
I work part-time at a cigar lounge. I dismiss everybody. Short, tall, man, woman, I dismiss you all. And you're probably a couple of you are watching the show right now, and I have dismissed you. Okay?
Don't take it personally.
Like it's not that you don't know what you want. I just know that you're wrong. That's all. It's just kind of how that goes. Like
you ever just walk in a lounge? This is a general question to all y'all. You ever just walk in a lounge and you ask the person something and they like, oh, I don't know. You like, damn, you don't know anything. Why are you here? Like they're overly helpful, but they're overly helpful though.
Right. Now I do that. I've been to one of the lounges here, and it wasn't where he didn't know. It was just that like the answer to every question was, well, we don't have that. Well, we don't have that.
That's
I don't know about that one. But we don't have that one. Like what the like why are you open? What do you have?
Right.
Like, you know what? Let me just get 2 cookies and a glass of milk then. Do you have that?
It depends. It depends on the lounge. Because like I said, it's a lounge in Pittsburgh, Sassy Ass. I really like that lounge. But it's geared toward her clientele. So it's real like boutique-ish, but this is the things that her people like. But like if you're going to if I'm going to a bigger cigar, like if I was to walk into shout out to Blooms, because Blooms got a huge humidor. But if I was to walk into Blooms and it's half empty and they're like, I'm like, you got this, no, I ain't got that. You got this, no, I ain't got that. Yeah, I'm walking out.
Yeah.
You get 3 opportunities. I'm gonna ask you for one that I'm saying I don't know if it's around. Then I'm gonna ask you for one that might be there. Then I'm gonna ask you for one you should have. And if you ain't got the one you should have, then I'm out.
Yeah. That actually you mentioned that Sassy Ash. That was one of the ideas that I wanted was that but I didn't want to take it because she had that shop open.
Shout out to her. You ever been there?
No, I have not.
Oh, you gotta visit. It's a very nice shop, very nice chairs. And I
It
gotta
looks,
figure out where to get those chairs from because the cigar lounge chairs is so much more comfortable than furniture, like your home furniture.
it is, but are you sure it's just not because you're relaxed?
No, no,
That
I
could,
relax. No, I relax here all the time. No, they ain't got nothing to do with it.
I don't know.
It's just
Maybe
a
it's
really comfortable chair.
see. I don't know. I just have a hard time finding any chair that's really comfortable.
Yeah.
That's just because I don't like sitting down. Like I want to be up and I want to be moving, but then my current energy level is like, no, sit your ass down.
It's
So we fight back
my
and
favorite
forth
part of the
between
day. Sitting down smoking a cigar is my favorite part of the day.
Mm-hmm.
I just
See,
wish that I
even then I fight with it because like I want to stand up and smoke, but then I'm like, no, because it's about to be an hour and a half smoking this. Yeah, I'm not finna do that.
You could just walk around a little bit. You don't have to stand.
yeah don't if I'm in the lounge with you and you're walking back and forth through the lounge smoking, either I'm be like, yo, he either like really trying to work on a business agreement or this motherfucker crazy. Like, yo, sit down, man. It's like a tennis match over here. Sit down.
What about when you're at home? Do you walk around outside and smoke?
Hell no, I sit down now.
I still sit down and smoke.
With this
Usually,
humidity, if it was nicer, maybe. But with this
Yeah.
humidity, I'm trying to exert the least amount of energy that I can.
Yeah.
I was gonna say for me that would probably be something I would do in the winter. Like I'd probably take a short stick and like maybe just go for a walk down the block.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, try to time that. So if I know it's gonna take me a half an hour, to smoke that stick, then just take a little walk. And I mean, I have a dog. There's a dog here, so hey, I could take the dog for a walk and smoke at the same time.
Yeah.
Two birds, one stone.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm with him right now. Like it's too hot, too humid.
Yeah.
Just moving around. I mean, like just walking to my mailbox. I'm just like, all right, I'm done.
Oh yeah.
Like
All
no.
right, so I got a question for you. Now I know you ain't prepared for this. That's why I'm asking it. Let me get your top 5 cigars at the moment.
Oh. Well, I really I love the blondie, the acid from Drew States. Um I like the Sweet James. I like the Fat Bottom Betty. I like the sister tobaccos. Um what?
Drop them in.
Oh. Yeah, I really do. I guess I like a lot of the sweet infused cigars. So the Java
I got
Mint, I like those.
I got a
I do
suggestion
like the
for you.
ones that we are going to be banning, but we can't say what they are yet.
You should try Sassy Soul cigar. She has a latte and a sugar bee. Those are really great flavored cigars.
Okay.
Um,
Both of them are
and one
really
thing I like about that cigar is
I'm actually smoking the latte right now.
You like
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Nobody asked you. Yeah, so no, but you're smoking it, so you can attest to this. The one thing I would say is I was drinking bourbon and I was smoking the sugar bee. And for it to be normally when you drink it, you have like a flavored cigar, it kind of drowns it out. But this cigar stood up with it, and like I say, I like it smoky. I don't like a cigar that isn't smoky.
Yeah.
See,
So it stood up to me.
I just like anything with a really I just like sweets. Period. I
As
mean,
we
I
can
just
tell by your stomach.
anything that has a really sweet taste to it, and that sugar bee. When I first before you even light it, you could taste the sweetness. It
Oh,
tastes like sugar, but not granulated sugar. It tastes more like cane sugar.
oh, yo,
It is. Oh, that's a guy. Oh, that one was amazing.
hey, B1, I was earlier. I was talking about the gift that they gave us and how great it was.
That's oh man, that's a guy. Yeah. That was a beauty. I'm not really big into the like bigger cigars like that. Like usually when I'm smoking something, I'm usually smoking like the Blondie or I do like the Cuba Cuba. I smoke a lot of different states.
Yeah.
So I'm like in the smaller sticks like that, but that one, yeah, I could smoke that every day. That was nice. That was very nice. Yeah, because we were on with Boss Dog and Joey, and you know people were asking us like what we were smoking. It was like can't tell you. We can't tell you what it is.
Not yet.
Just know.
But
Wait
know
for
that it's good.
it. Just know that you gonna want it. Definitely.
Know that it's good.
We're
I
excited.
do. That was a great one. I'm excited for you guys when that hit the market.
Yeah. We've been working on a band design.
Now, see, like before I started smoking cigars, I just figured, hey, somebody just grabbed some foil or paper, threw it around it, and was like, hey, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really think people actually put any thought into the designs. But I mean, I'm finding out now, yes, that's a big thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know you guys talked about it last time about, the curb appeal of the bands. And I think it's important.
I mean, you gotta have something, especially like when you're first starting out, you want something that's gonna catch people's eye, something that's gonna make people be like, hey, what's this? Let me get that one. I mean, like I was telling them with the Superfly, if it had been like a bland wrapper, like had it been just like a brown or a goldish wrapper, like the Olivas, then I probably would have just been like, oh, okay, I might try that next time. But you know, it's got this really bright purple and it's shiny, and I'm just like, all right, yeah. Just because of the wrapper, I'm like, hey, I just because of the band, I'm like, hey, I need to try this one.
I've tried a lot of cigars based on the band. Like I do try cigars based on recommendations. But if I'm walking through if I'm walking through a humidor and I'm like, what do I want to smoke? What do I want to smoke? What do I want to smoke? The band will attract me to the cigar. Like if I've never had it before, and you have a nice a band that's catchy, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give this a try.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, it's almost like food, like they tell you with food. Most people eat with their eyes first.
Mm-hmm.
So if it doesn't look good, you're not going to want to eat it. It doesn't matter what it is.
No, I agree.
It could be the finest dish in the world. It could be the best thing you'll ever eat, but it looks ugly. You're just kind of like, nah, I'm not going to do that one.
Yep.
But see, I don't know.
Take
I'm the opposite of that. I'll give it a try. Don't tell me what it is though. Don't tell me what it is. If I eat it and I like it, I'll eat it again. If I don't like it, I'm not. But if you tell me what it is before I eat it, and it's something I never had before, I'm probably not gonna eat it.
I'm kind of the same way.
I'm the exact opposite with that. Like you can tell me what it is, I'll try it anyway. That was actually the way I actually ate pheasant for the first time. Somebody, yeah, it's pheasant. I'm just like, okay, whatever, I'll eat it. Now, one food that actually had me scared to try it was frog legs. And that's only because when you look at it, it looks like a frog leg. Like you can tell it was a damn frog. I'm just kind of like, but it's actually really good. It does honestly taste like chicken, really. So that wasn't a bad experience. But I was the same way with calamari.
Oh, I don't like calamari. But here's my question. I got a question for I'm waiting for her to come back in because I got a general question for both of y'all. Because you know how when we do comparisons, right? Like say for instance, like you said, oh, it tastes like chicken, right?
Right.
What in the cigar world, what is equivalent to it tastes like chicken? Now, that's the question. Because you eat anything you can't you like, oh, it's like chicken. What is the cigar equivalent to that? Like, oh, it tastes like an Alec Bradley. Like, what is the cigar equivalent?
So far for me, I would have to say there isn't one. because every cigar has its own distinct taste, its own distinct flavor profiles, that it would be too hard to say that one is like another. So that would be like if I'm smoking the blonde, I can't say, oh, well, this reminds me of,
I'm so proud of you.
a
You've
different one.
grown up. You've grown up.
Because it doesn't taste like that. So that would be like me saying, oh, I smoked that LSD, and it kind of reminds me of the Don Pepin, whatever.
Now, see, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Again, at the very core of the cigar, it's going to remind you of another cigar. You just have to have the taste to pull it out.
Mm-hmm.
Every cigar has an equivalent to it.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't found that yet.
I mean, if you walk in there, you got a tobacconist that knows what he's doing. He will give you a cigar that is right there with it, that can compare to that. Say like, oh, I like this. Oh, we don't have those, but we have this, and you might like this. And if you taste it, it'll remind you of something in there. Might remind you of the cigar that you like.
Maybe. Well, I have to find somebody who actually knows what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's funny you say that, because we're gonna have a tobacconist soon. So, with that being said, or you can ask Rose.
Yeah, I need to go back. I need to go back to Rose and get some suggestions.
But yeah, so speaking of that, now let's say you got a friend. Your friend wants to get into smoking.
Mm-hmm.
What cigar are you handing your friend?
Probably something more on the mild side.
Now, how would you do progressions? So, like, I started off with light cigars, but like I've smoked full body cigars as well. I made a huge jump because I decided to do that stupid challenge, which I'll probably never do again.
I was trying to ease you into it, but you decided no, we're taking another challenge.
No, I'll do another challenge, but I don't know if I'd go quite that big in that bowl that fast.
Oh no, we're doing the A-bomb.
That was well, I mean, now that I've had that digger, like I'm okay. But yeah, that was definitely I don't think I was ready for that one at all. At all.
The question I want to ask you, let's just ask it as you. If you're going for a medium full or full body, what cigar are you going to? Oh, let's cut out again.
She's back.
Okay, there you go. Now, if you're going for a medium full or full body, what cigar are you going to pick up? When you want to get out the flavor, you're like, you know what? I want something just different. Like when you want to go, don't even put a label on it. You want to try something different outside of the flavor, and you feel like it. What cigar are you grabbing? Okay, hold on. She'll be back. There we go. Hold on. Get back in. Oh, god damn it. I hate when it does that. Okay, there we go. All right, so like I was saying, hold on, let's wait for the camera to kick back in. Okay, there we go. If you want to try something different outside of the flavors, what cigar do you normally go to? Or you just strictly flavor?
I think hers froze up again. Like you said, it was raining out there. That rain definitely messes with your signal.
Sure does.
Okay. You back? Okay, there you go. Like I said, if you want to get out of the flavor, what cigar would you smoke? If for you personally, you're like, I want to try something different, I want to switch it up. Well, you haven't advanced, you haven't got out of the flavor yet, or you just strictly flavor.
I stick mostly with flavor. Um, I've tried the Alec Bradley, the Project 40.
Okay. I
I
want to
had
try
that one.
that.
I had that one. It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
But I think I'm kind of like her. I prefer the flavor and the infused ones.
Hmm.
Like, and I
Yeah.
mean that's just
Don't get me wrong. I smoke flavored. I smoke infused. I'm more of a full body guy or a medium guy. I need something because, like I said, when I drink my bourbon, for the most part,
Hmm.
it whoops a lot of cigars' asses. So I need something that I could that can ride with
oh, so you need something that can stand up to it.
it.
I think
But
I've noticed though that more people that switch from more of infused to more full body tend to stick more with full body and not go back to infused. That's just a pure observation. But,
I do go back to now. See, that's the difference. I do go back to infused because there's a lot of great infused cigars out there. So I
mhm.
will go back to it infused. I'm not.
Yeah.
It's a lot of cigar. I call them cigar snobs. A lot of them guys. Oh, you smoke infused? No, never bring that to my
Yeah.
table. I'm like, dude, smoke what you like. I don't
Yeah.
care if it's infused. Also, you'll catch me smoking a Cuba or a fucking Blondie or something. I don't
Mhm.
care. Like if it hits me, I smoke. I smoked. What did I just smoke? Um, the Acid Baltimore. They got them here. I liked it, and I'm gonna have my producer. Who normally produce these, but he normally busy. But we're on StreamYard because he's busy a lot. But he back home in Chicago, they got the Acid Chicago, Chi-Town that I want to try. So yeah, I'm not that type of dude. I'm not brand loyal. I'm not
Right.
like I'm only doing full body. I'm doing medium. I try everything.
I mean, because you never know what you'll find somewhere else.
Yeah. If I was brand loyal, all these people, all these wonderful people that we meet that make cigars, you guys for instance, or Sassy Soda, all them, I'd have never had them cigars, and I would never had like the experience that I had with these cigars. And I keep telling people, it's a lot of cigars out there that you haven't heard of.
Hmm.
It's just as good as Alec Bradley, or just as good as a Nate Sherman, or just as good as these other cigars.
Yeah, I think you have to be willing to open your palate, and see what other things you might be interested in.
Right. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with having a favorite cigar, with having a go to.
Hmm.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
You definitely got to be out there. You got to be willing to try other ones.
See, my
So, yeah,
problem is my go-to changes every couple months.
not mine.
Like,
Mine has still been the blonde.
see, now mine changed. Like at first it was an AJ Fernandez, Nicaraguan. Then it's a lunatic. Then it's a torch. Then it's like, it switches. It's a punch, uppercut. It switches. Mine switches depending on mood, basically.
That makes sense. I mean, I've said that before. Like the ones I smoke it usually depends on how I'm feeling that time at that time. Uh, how long I want to smoke. All of that plays a part into what you decide to smoke, that day.
Of course, of course.
'Cause I mean, like
Sorry.
I just finished that latte. Amazing cigar. Shout out to Sassy Soul Cigars. But that was a half an hour for me.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
it was something where like that's a cigar that I now know. All right, if I'm at work, I can smoke that on my lunch break. I got enough
Oh,
time to sit up and smoke that.
Right.
grab you some nubs. Nubs got some really good ones, and it's like they're quick smokes. Or the Fuente short story. Those are quick smokes that you can smoke real quick. But I got a great question for you. Let's talk about merchandise.
Hmm.
You guys, we gonna get into merchandise with because I can see a lot of sassy ass gear being sold.
Yeah. Yeah. This is just the beginning. So,
Because as we was explaining, a lot of people don't know this. There's more women smoker than men smoker most smokers
yeah.
right now.
Yeah. No, I
Like I went to.
definitely, I know for things that like I look for when I'm
Mhm.
looking for things. And even if you look at cigar things, to buy shirts or, um, lighter, not even lighters, but shirts or accessories of some sort. There's not a lot geared towards women. It's mostly geared towards men. So I'd
Right.
like to, maybe.
I'll say a lot of it has like that rough, rugged look, or something like that. It's not really soft or feminine type
Right.
accessories. And some women want that, when they're smoking. Like it might seem weird, but some women, hey, they might want a pink lighter instead of a gold or a blue, something like that.
And don't get it wrong. I will use a pink lighter. I am not above pink.
I mean, we have this cutter. It's kind of like a rose gold, so.
Oh, that's nice. See, I just got plain little black lighters,
This one is a different one, right?
Somewhere in here, I got my oh, here you go.
So then I've got the double one.
I got my lever cutter.
Yeah. See, that's too fancy for me.
This one, you can do a straight cut on it, or you can do a V cut on it.
I was looking for one like that, but I can't find one for my type of gauges. So I got the big plastic one, the 80 gauge, because I normally get bigger gauges. So this is like for the regular size cigars, and I got that one. So, but
and see,
so let me ask you this question.
I got to get a bigger one too.
What is, now we asked your husband, what is your, oh, it's cut out again. She'll be back. I asked her, what's her favorite lounge? Because he said Leaf and Bean, which you should go to Leaf and Bean. If you ever come over here, I'll take you to Leaf and Bean. It's very dope. I got a video on it.
Like that place.
I think I might have seen that one.
Okay. There you go. So what is your favorite lounge to go to?
I like the Leaf and Bean a lot. I like there's one in Robinson. It's called Puff and Stuff.
I've been to that.
That one's nice too.
I've been to that one. Oh yeah, like I said, Leaf and Bean, the design, it's just a real crazy, funky design, and it's dope.
Yeah, I know it sounds weird, but their coffee is really good. Like, I don't know if you've ever had coffee there.
I don't drink coffee, but my buddies, when they go there, they swear by the coffee.
It's so good.
they swear by the coffee, and I was like, I don't really drink coffee, and I like the location because they right next to that liquor store over there that does their own liquor.
There's a distillery, yeah.
Yeah, and they use fresh ingredients and everything. So it's a great location.
Yeah, that whole strip district is great. I don't know if you had a chance to like walk up and down, but there's
I walked the whole joint.
Yeah. Yeah. It's nice.
It's very cool. I'm trying to convince him. I'm telling him to come east so I can show him some of these spots we'll be talking about. Because we actually got an episode up on the page of me going to the Leaf and Bean. I got the Leaf and Bean. I got Smokers Friendly over there in on Rhode Island Road. Penn Hills.
Yeah.
Right there in Penn Hills. I got that one. I got Jernigan's.
Yeah.
I got Allegheny Smokes. So I got a couple videos.
They've all got good selections.
Yeah.
Yeah. See me, I'm stuck in the Midwest, so I don't really go too many places. There's not a whole lot of cigar lounges near me. I mean, I go to the two that are here in my city, but other than that, I don't really get the chance to go out too much. So I told myself maybe not this year. This year might be a little late, but definitely start next year. I'm gonna try to actually schedule time and put time aside to just start traveling different places and hitting up different cigar lounges.
Well, then you guys can come to ours and you can help us cut the ribbon. How about that?
Oh, we definitely be there. You ain't nowhere. I made that drive dozens of times. I'll be right there.
Yeah, see, I know I want to take a trip, and I'll probably record the whole trip, but I'm gonna go from Kansas to Texas, and I think I'm gonna just stop at different lounges along the way, like along the road.
I got some people in Texas that can tell you some good ones.
I mean, because it's not really a long drive for me. I'm only 7.5 hours away from Dallas. I'm 8 hours from Denver. What was it? 12 hours from Arizona. About 12 hours from Vegas. Probably about 5 hours from Nebraska. But I mean, who knows what I might find going up that way.
Yeah.
It takes me like 3 hours to get to Oklahoma. So, and then obviously I've got Kansas City, Missouri, which is about 45 minutes away.
I'm gonna say to me, the best places, the best smoke states, PA, Florida because of Tampa and Miami, Texas definitely, Texas do it big, and I'm gonna say Nevada because of Vegas. Vegas has a lot of shit,
See, I'm close
and
to some of them.
I'm gonna say so. Yeah, those are best. And I'm still, you know what? I still, as much as I try, I still haven't been to Cigar International, and I'm not really that far from it. I don't know why I haven't been there yet. I've been to further cigar lounges than that. I don't know why I haven't been there yet. So I'm gonna make that happen. That has to happen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call my buddies, call my Penn Hill, because they. So let me tell all my Pittsburgh buddies, Penn Hill buddies. They always go, and they'll wait till they're there and take pictures and be like, "Yeah, we over here Cigar International." Like, why didn't you tell me? I'm just. It's a 3-hour drive. I could have been there. You let me go to work and then decide you want to go.
Right.
So yeah, they some assholes, but they with the asshole club, so you know.
There you go.
There you go. It just it all works out. All right. So what is you got? What are your next? What is your next move with this sassy ass?
To make it big and better. Take it
Now,
over.
are you act? Now are you like Fat Boy? You actively like looking like you look at the profile, be like that'd be a good candidate. I think she froze up on us again.
Like I'm telling you, that weather, it's a killer.
Yeah. Sorry. It
I know.
froze.
I know. I know.
Oh, you're all right. Because mine does the same thing. Like if it's really raining, if it's raining really bad out here, my connection is like super spotty.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
You all the technology in the world, they could do something to kind of fix that, but
all right. So here's the question I was asking. How are you going about finding candidates? Are you like looking on like their IG pages, or they like come across you like let me see what they about and see if they'll be interested? Like how do you find candidates?
Okay. What were you saying?
how do you find candidates for Sassy Ass, or do they just come to you?
A little bit of both. Scroll through Instagram, find women that smoke, and we can. I'll message them, or he'll message them, and just ask if they're interested, and then go from there.
Now, how many members is in Sassy Ass so far?
So far, I think there's like 8.
Okay.
I think
We definitely
8.
got some. We got some women that probably be interested. We're gonna go ahead and throw them a line for you because I think they'll be interested. Great club, great club. Um,
Yeah.
so before we get out of here, what do you want people to know about Sassy Ass? Besides the fact that y'all ass is sassy. Oh, there she go. I said before we get out of here, what would you want people to know about Sassy Ass? Okay, hold on.
Okay, sometimes it takes a little bit for the audio to kick in.
Yeah. Hold on. Jumped out.
I had that trouble sometimes too. Like we'll log in and you'll hear me, but like I can't hear you.
Okay, there you go. All right, I was saying before we jump out of here, what do you want people to know about Sassy Ass? Sassy Ass.
I just want them to know that they're welcome and that there's no pressure to buy anything. There's no pressure to do anything but enjoy the company of other women and talk about cigars.
There is pressure here. Y'all ass like and subscribe to this. There's pressure. There's all types of pressure on you. If you don't do it, you're not with the cool kids. Where could they reach you? Where could they reach you at?
So our Instagram is still at Fat Boy Cigars. I think that's it. It's not a club, right? Just Fat Boy Cigars.
The website.
The website's fatboycigars.com. And then our Discord is also Fat Boy Cigars. But like I said, we have started.
Hold on. Cut. All right. We're going to take it from the Discord part. All right, there we go. We're going to take it from the Discord part. You said the Discord is Fat Boys Cigars.
Yep, Fat Boy Cigar Club. As you can see, I always got my patch with me.
See, mine's in my humidor. I always keep all my patches in my humidor.
Nope, I actually carry my patch around with me.
This one too. Okay. Other patches are going to be coming. I think in the next, Monday or Tuesday they'll be here, so we'll be able to get some of those out the door. So.
Okay.
I wherever I am, I always have my patch with me. I keep my patch with me.
We love it.
Mine's in my humidor, but I got I make sure whenever I get a sticker, I put it on my traveling humidor because I carry that around everywhere.
Yeah.
Tell them stop speeding behind you, B. It has been a pleasure talking to you. We thoroughly enjoyed this. We're gonna keep in touch. You guys are gonna, as you climb, you're gonna be back on the show. As we climb, you're gonna be back on the show. Either way it goes, you're gonna be back on the show.
Yes.
If you guys see us live, you ain't doing nothing, pop in the live. As always, you guys are always welcome.
Thank you. We appreciate. We love your company.
We just trying to be, average guys, and
well, he's trying to be average. I'm special. I'm one of a kind. There's no other like me.
Special. You are very special. Don't forget to get your helmet on your way out. Anyway, everybody, thank you guys for tuning in. It's your local hero,
B1, aka the Alton.
Reminding you to blow your smoke like a goddamn gentleman and gentlewoman. We out.
Hey.